Oh, twice in a row now. This song started off. Beautiful. Right, I gotta... Okay, so block, sequence, pathing, and Sudoku. We still gotta roll the 1 to 10. 3, I don't think I've done 3. So true, what's good, Max? Sequence, ah, jeez. So I have 1, 2, 3, and then... Was that like 8? Sudoku's 8, yeah. You know what, Max? I did watch that botting video. That is pretty fucking funny, the way it just all stands still. Oh, that's great. That's fucking content. And it's like always the exact same pause too, and like he doesn't even try to do something else. He just switches on, goes right in with the punches. Okay, so what if I try to hit a different one right now? Die. However, it looked like I could stand on him for like a frame. Fucking true. Right now. So block into block into block into block. Okay. Simple. I remember, I think it was sequence 8 that's like fucking insane. It might be sequence 10. I just remember there's like a fucking giant room of just nothing but these blocks, like super spread out. It's insane. Yeah, at this point it's more platforming puzzle. So we got red, there's only one red. Green, there's only one green we can go on. Blue, now we have some options. But if we want to go red next, then it's gonna have to be this. If I want to go green after, it's gonna have to be this one. Hello. Oh boy, new colors. Here we go. Okay, so just there and back. Huh? Okay. Well, if we're doing just there and back, I would think we're gonna start here and then go down. Wait, what the fuck happens here? Oh, this sequence goes backwards. Okay. So that reverses the sequence, which definitely doesn't create 1,000 different fucking opportunities for puzzles. Alright, this skips... The fuck? This skips ahead in the sequence, doesn't it? Yeah, so now I have to go to blue instead. Well, let's think about it. If I start on a red right now, I'm gonna have to go to a green. And I'm gonna have to go to a green no matter what at some point. But I'm gonna land on this eventually, and that's gonna skip the red and making me go to a green. And I think I would like this to be gone. A new Ouija? Well, I don't know shit about that. Let's start with this. We can just go to the save, can't we? Yeah. No, that felt like a mistake. I'm trying to think about how we're supposed to go to this. Like, from where are you expecting me to do this? Starting off from here. From here it'd be doable. From here it'd be pretty doable. From here as well. The thing is, this is after a red. It's starting out after this red because that's a skip. I'm not sure. Let's keep going forward for now. That works pretty nicely. Okay. I sort of like what I did there. The only thing that I didn't like... if I landed there, then I could go here, here, here. Then I could do this, 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 this into that. That'd be pretty nice. The problem is making my way here is kind of not possible. Well, it might be, but I have to do that, and I don't think that's really nice. What about just going back to the start? What about doing something else instead? Let's start with this. I don't think making it to this blue is reasonable. From here, I think I'd like to go here. And here. And from here, let's do this. Like that. Not the room I was talking about, but here we fucking go. This is where this gets funky. So we start with a red. That's red, green, blue, yellow, always. The problem is there's a lot of reds at the bottom. So logic theory says we're probably going to want to do something like this. Into yellow. There's also a bunch of yellows at the top, which I don't necessarily like. How about we open up the top a little bit? Let's just do this and this. And then get rid of this and then that as well. And then from here, let's try to start the bottom. And these yellows always have to be paired with these reds, pretty much. Wait, I'm on green right now? Right, yes, I'm on green. Oh, shit. Otherwise, I ended a whole save. So what about this? What might we want to do here? I think here we go to the other side. Straight up. I also don't like these reds, because I have to pair a red with a fucking green after it. With the most scary Bleedle. It's good, Canis. Also, this is now a fucking problem. Let's get rid of this before it becomes a problem as well. If we go to a green from this, there's only one possibility. It's going to be pretty hard. And my sincere congratulations, then. Let's try saving this. I have, like, literally zero faith in this working right now, but, you know, that's how it is. The block F jump. Rayman Legends? Rayman Legends is pretty solid, yeah. Good shit. There's too many greens up here. We fucked up. Let's just reset. Yeah, what I was doing is I was pairing these reds with something else. Now, these reds have to be paired with these greens. That is 100% a fact. In fact, there's... How many? Hold on, this fucking ain't adding up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greens, and there's like 4 reds in top distance. What the fuck do you want me to do with those? Because I have to jump on a red. Hold on, am I? Yeah, I have to jump on a red. Hello, bull. What the fuck am I doing? You can traverse multiple identical blocks without changing colors as long as you don't jump. There's the fucking missing bit. But I still need to pair 6 reds with 6 greens. Right? Unless I can, like, chain these. Is that what it's telling me? Yes. Okay, so I can chain multiple colors in a row. Okay, that's the fucking bit that I was missing. So I don't need to be jumping all over the place. Then we jump. And then we can do this. I actually shouldn't do this. We should do this. We're gonna go here and save. Let's just do one of these. No, let's do both of them, because it's gonna be harder to pair one of them with a green after. Now, do I want to go up or not? I think the answer is going to be no. I'm not sure this jump is possible, but it's gonna have to be possible, otherwise I'm fucked. It is. Okay, so now what do we need to do? Let's think about this while we're here. So, red, green, blue, yellow, red, green, I need to... There's 3 different sets of blue that I need to take care of right now. So I need to leave... I need to just jump off right now, basically. Oh shit, that's far back. Now, let's see if we can... Okay, no, I wanted to save that, but we cannot save at that point. So we have to be, good gamers. Now I want to remove this one. Now we can save. This should be fine. So 1, 1, 1. Take care of this one. 1, 1, 1, 1. Boom. The white block can be used to replace any color in the sequence. Death. Ay, ay, ay. So we now have a get out of jail free card, except it's not a get out of jail free card, it's a die card. Yikes. So we start with red. There's only 2 reds to start with. Then after a red, we're going to have a green. Then after green, we're going to have a yellow. And after yellow, we're going to have a blue. Now, this already doesn't work. Now, after green, we have blue. So already, if I start here, then I go to a green, I cannot go to either of the blues, so I just have to go to the white. But is that the correct start? What if we start from here, then we go to a green, and then we're fucked either way, so we have to go to blue anyways. In which case, I think I'd rather start from this one. Just jump over, dumbass. Now we must go to a yellow. After the yellow will come either this one or this one. I'm definitely tempted to go for this one to unlock this blue. And now we must go to a red. That's fucking impossible, so we're going to the white. So now we have green, then blue, then yellow, then the pink one. So we can do a small sequence here. We can do green, then we can go to this. Assuming I can do a needle. And then we have to go here. That works out pretty well. Then we can start from the red up there. Yeah, this should be a solution. Then we gotta go to the white right away. Now we have blue and the pink. Ah, yes and no. I didn't realize that was actually not accessible from that side. Wait, shit, how the fuck do we get that blue then? Is this possible? That jump looked too hard. No, okay. It is possible. So that's the only way to get that blue, which means I need to make that go to that. Okay. No, you have to land on it. Like if I do that, that doesn't work. Okay. So let's put this into our solution. From here, I have to go to a yellow. Then this. And then I'm forced to go to a red, which is not possible at the current moment. Then I have this green, which means I have to go to this blue. Then I'm brought to a yellow. Now, do I go for that yellow or not? I'm gonna say the answer is I don't. Or do I? Okay, so after this red, I will have no choice but to go to the white, because there's no more green left. Let's think about this. Let's just plot this out. So we have two uses of this left. So if we fall down right now, go to the yellow, you have to jump on this. That's going to skip the pink and go to red. Then I go to red, then I go to this, which is the last use of it. Then I have to jump on blue, then it wants a yellow, which I don't have anyways. But then this block is left over. So going to this yellow definitely doesn't work. Now comes the question, does the other way work? And the answer is also no for the record. Well, no, it's a no. Because now I have to do this. I know, that jump's not even possible. Like, I could go to the white right now, then I'd go red, then I would be stuck anyways. We definitely have to use the white as little as possible. So what about starting differently? What about that start? A fucking nice collision order. Then it wants us to go to a blue, but I don't think I can make that jump, so we're gonna have to skip that for now. Then it wants a yellow. I could provide that, but I think I'd be dead if I did that. So let's skip the yellow. I think this should do it, actually. Then we do this. Well, we attempt to do that. It wants us to go to that blue, which we can do from the top, and then we can just go to the yellow, and that should be it. Well, again, need a level. Once again, no modifiers on these blocks, which... Yikes. Okay. So, well, there's no other choice. We have to start with this. Then green. That opens up some options. Could go down, could go up. I'm thinking about this yellow right here. That's really annoying, and the only way to get to that is going to be from this blue. Yeah, because blue goes into yellow. This blue won't make it. So we need to save this blue. This is a required move. But we can't do it until we get this red out of the way. And we need another yellow for that, which means we're going to have to do that to that. That's it. So I think with that in mind, I want to keep this one. This might not be true, but... Now, which blue do we want? Well, let's think about our next move. After this, we have to go to a yellow. If we go here, we can either go here or here. If we go here, we have to go here and do this, like, sequence that I was talking about. Then after this yellow, we'd want to go to a red, which wouldn't exist anywhere near us. So I don't think that the play is to go up here. Although then I'm wondering what the hell green is going to go here. Is it possible to reach this from this? It kind of has to be. Or the lower one? So that doesn't work. What about this? No. In which case, taking that green down there seems like a bad move. Because I think we want to connect this blue to this yellow, which joins the move. And the only really reasonable way to get to this blue is either from... It's probably just from this green, honestly. Although no, after this red, we're going to need to go to a green. I don't know, I think the answer is we just fuck off, honestly. We can't go to this blue. I wanted to connect this green to this blue. Because I think that's the only reasonable green that could go to this blue. This green could also go to this blue. I'm not sure. Let's think of the number of greens that can reach this blue, for example. This one can, this one can. I think even if you were to stretch it, this one could not. So what about this blue? This one can. This one can. It's a bit hard. This one can, I mean, even if the yellow is not removed. And this one can as well. Everything can reach this blue. So it's not a choke point in any sort of way. What about this blue? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only this green can reach this blue. So this is a required. And what about this blue? This one can reach it, and this one might be able to, but it's going to be tight as hell. Tight enough to the point where I would say it's not possible. So if this one has to go here, and this one basically has to go here, well, shit. How do I break this loop that I have in my mind right now? I think this is the blue that I want to go to. Is this jump maybe possible? I was discounting it, but I guess it kind of has to be possible because I don't really see what else I could do. So let's get rid of this then. Oops, sorry about that. Oops. Now, the question here is, do I go down or do I go up? I want to say we go down, but I think it's a 50-50 that doesn't ultimately matter. Now, that's the right thing is going to try to get a little bit hard. Now I have to go to a red. It's gonna have to be this one. And now I want to get over to that green, probably. I'm not sure it's possible. The alternative is that something like this might be possible, where we can actually go to that yellow. It might be if we do this. Which means we could go here. Then there's no choice, we have to go for this one. Wait, shit, what do I do from here? Oh, that was possible. Okay. That felt a bit jank, but, you know, it worked out, so whatever. Here's the beast. Here is the fucking beast. Sequence 8. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remembered this one. What's good? What do the other ones look like? I'm curious. 9. Yeah, that's fine. What about 10? I don't even remember 10. I just remember this one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Am I talking to an important Discord server? Nope, not at all. Okay, well, we need to start from a red. There's only 2 options in front of me. And then after that, we need to go to a green. The same 2 options. 8 is the bastard. There's a bunch of skips, there's a bunch of reverses. It's all just kind of really scary, honestly. It's really scary. A lot of options here. Okay, so if we go down or if we go up, and then the final bit here is the same. Like, let's say we do this, we can, yeah, so. The question then becomes, what's the next move? And this is where our options open up drastically in a very scary way. Let's... So reds are going to need to be used... Oh. Oh. I just realized there's a caveat to all of this, which is this light blue. It doesn't exist on the board. So, for example, this pink in particular has to be the last move no matter what. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be the last move, but it's a very tricky one to even get to normally. We could get to it from this block, assuming that the order was reversed. That's the only way we could really get to this without it being the final block. So what if we assume that that's a requirement, that we have to do that? And then one after that pink, we'd have to go to a yellow, which is like pretty far. What if we try to focus on getting here? And like doing this move in particular. That becomes pretty tricky, honestly. And there's also this one. We can only use this if the order is already reversed. Otherwise, we'd reverse right into light blue where we're fucked. And again, this one, we can only use it if the order is forward, because if we use it while it's reversed, we're going straight into light blue. There's a whole bunch of caveats here. So what if we focus on getting here first? Because the order is already like the right way forward, so let's just get here. Also trying to think about how we're going to reach this. We're going to need to, well, I guess there's no actual requirements to this, but we need to go here from a yellow. Nothing like that around here. Wait, yeah, how are we getting to that? There's no yellow around, and we can't go to it from the other way unless we skip over. Like, the only thing that can reach this is anything above this level. This is too high. So, I mean, that means I'd have to do this. Or we go to it when it's the final. But even if it's the final one, like, we're not gonna reach that. Well, the pings are making this really fucking... Oh, this skip blue. That's the missing. So this skip blue is gonna go over the yellow, and we can go straight to here. At which point we're gonna skip over that and go to red. Okay. Which means that basically, you know what? This is gonna be fun. Let's just get this out in paint and just draw a bunch of lines. That's gonna make this pretty fun. Which I bet is probably what I did anyways. Okay. So. So this into this. And then that's the only reasonable way to hit this top red is going to be from that skip block. There's no other way to reach it unless... can we even make this jump? We can. Which opens up some more possibilities, actually, which fucks things up. So let's just mark down that the only thing that we know for sure is that this block, hold on, this block goes to this block. This is the only thing we really know. Because we could reach this from either here or here. There's a difference because if we do it from here, then this move becomes required. But if we do it from here, then we could do this still. And then there's two options after this. We can either go back to the top, or go back to either of these, whichever one I don't pick right now, basically. So realistically, that's the only required move that I can see right now. These two reds are paired with these two greens. There's no other way around it. Which one gets paired with which? Is it a meaningful order? I don't know yet. I'm gonna say it's better to get rid of this one earlier, since this one can be used to get back up, whereas this one is kind of just worthless right now. So I'm pretty confident about that. Lock it in, we got our first block down, boom. And if I'm wrong, god damn it, you know? At which point, and again, our priority goal right now is to get to here to reverse the order, because we can only hit this block while we're going forward in the sequence. Then after this, we're gonna need to go to a yellow. There's some options. Not something we need to worry about right now. In which case, what do we want? I don't know. Let's say this, and then which blue do we want to go to? This blue at the bottom is honestly kind of nice because we can either go here if the sequence is forward or here if the sequence is backward. And I kind of like that, so I'm going to choose to keep it for now. In which case, our other options are this one or that one. And after this, we want to go to a yellow. Important to remember. There's kind of an annoying amount of yellows around right now. I think I sort of see a path. I'm not 100% on it. Ah, that's interesting. We cannot actually make this jump. In which case, there's only... Well, I guess there's 3 blues. One of them is not something I want to go to anyways. Either go to this one or that one. I'm gonna opt for this one. Then I'm gonna say this one down here. Now we want to reverse. Go to a yellow. Gonna go with this one. I'm trying to think. I'm taking off a lot of blocks off the bottom here, and I'm not feeling super comfortable about it. So let's leave as many blocks near the bottom as we can. Now, I want to go to this. So then begs the question, which of these like multitudes of greens do I want to go to? We can go to this one, or that one. And all of them are accessible from this save, so let's just take a moment to save. If we go to this one, that's going to prevent this move later on, which might be important. Is that important? Because green into red is only accessible if we're doing backwards, and even then, it would have to be the last move. Because then we'd go into light blue. So, is that even true? Because, okay, so this is going to make it forward, this is going to make it backward, this is going to make it forward. So it cannot be the last move no matter what. In which case, this is fucking bullshit, so we don't care. Now the question is that enough of a counterpoint to just go ahead and remove this one right now? Because we don't care about it. I'm going to say the answer is yes, honestly. And if I'm wrong, then yeah, that's what it is. Now... we're going forward in time, which is a good opportunity, and we're close to it. This is a good opportunity to go to here, then here, then here, then here, and then to another green somewhere. Not this one, tell you what. The question is that what we want? Is the answer to this question yes? I don't know. Let's just try it. There's kind of too many options at all times for me to consider everything, so we just kind of have to do stuff. Now the question. Which of these two greens do I want to go land on right now? I want to see if the answer is the bottom one. Because then we're going to do... because I need to go backwards in time, well, in the sequence now, because I need to do this move at some point. So I need to reverse the sequence. Not sure this is possible right now. Let's think about it, because if we land on this one, then we could go to blue, or not yellow. We can either skip here and then red, green, blue, and then we have to go to a green and we're fucked. Yeah, hitting this is actually going to be really hard. We need to hit this the other way around, no matter what. So we need to hit this one first. So let's think about it. So we gotta go. So we can go to this green. Let's just plot it. I'm fucking closing this pane on it. I'm not even thinking about it. Go to this. Then we can go to either this blue or that blue. I'm going to say this blue. Yellow. And then we need to go back to another blue, which means we go to the other blue that we took. Then green, but then we have to go to a red. And that doesn't work out. The other option is we do green, blue. But then from this blue, we have to go to this yellow. Or from here, we'd have to go to skip. From skip, we have to go to red. From red, we have to go to green. There's no other way. And from this green, we'd have to go to a blue, which, if making it from here to here is possible, I'm going to be really surprised. Wait. No, I'm backwards in the sequence right now, aren't I, anyways? What did I say? Green. Blue. Yellow. Blue. Green, then we're stuck. Green, blue, yellow. Yeah, I don't... Wow, that was fucking fantastic. How did I die there? I mean, I don't think there's much of a choice. The only way forward that I have accessible to me right now is something like this. Then this jump just has to be possible, which I really doubt it is. Yeah, it's not. Which means I fucked up somewhere. The question is, how? So right now we have to go to a red. Well, no, we're on green. We have to go to a green, then we have to go to a red. I'm thinking about this possible sequence right here. Because we have to be backwards in the sequence. I suppose I could go to this skip right now instead of going up. That's a possibility. And the question is, which one do we want? I'm going to say this one. Doesn't really matter, but... And now we have to go to a yellow. And I don't want to be going to this yellow right now because I'm going to reverse the order back into another fucking pink. And that's going to be impossible. So it's either of these two yellows. And after this yellow is going to be, we can save here, a blue. A bluka. Now from here, what we want to do right now, because let's say I do, basically right now my priority is to haul ass to this one. Or reverse at some point. If I want to reverse, I can only use this one. And I have to do it now. So let's see, is it possible to make it to this right now? So let's say we do yellow, blue. That is certainly possible. So we can make it to this. From here, we could do this sequence. Which is great, because then we're at the top of the world and we have a lot of options. What about the other sequence? We do yellow, then, well, I mean either yellow, blue, then the other yellow, skip, then we have to go to a red, a green, blue, it's gonna have to become this one, then we have to go to a yellow, then we're fucked. So using this right now is not advisable. As such, we have to make the long journey. Now the question, are we going left or are we going right? That's tricky because now we have this fucking yellow. Yellows are only accessible by either pinks or blues. There's no blue in this distance, so we have to go from here. But that's a skip, so that doesn't fucking work. So we're fucked. Are we seriously fucked right now? From this position, are we seriously out of options? Yikes. Let's go for this. Right now, we have to either reverse. That's it. We have to reverse. We can either reverse on this red or this blue. To reverse on this red, there is exclusively one option available to us. There's, well, okay, there is only one. Either way, the only option that we have available to us has to use this blue. Because that's the only way to reach this green, which is the only green high enough that we can reach in any capacity to get to this block. Only option. The alternative is we hit this blue. Where we go to, let's say, this yellow, then this blue. Then we have to hit the other yellow. And then this skip. Then we have to hit the red, the green. Then we have to go to a blue. And then after the blue, another yellow. And that's where we're fucked. Incredible. From this position, we are out of options. Unless I'm stupid. I do believe we are out of options right now. I mean, let's think about it. What about from this point on? So we do this, then we have to do this, 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 this. This is a guaranteed requirement. And then at that point, we need to go to a green. We have two greens available to us, this one or that one. If we go to that one, then we have to go to a blue. The only blue available is going to be this one. Then we have to go to a yellow, which is going to be that one. And we have to go to a pink, which is this one. Red, green, blue, and then we're stuck. Because we have to go to the other green. This blue is actually more of a problem than I think it is. Than I thought it was. Certainly think it is now. What about from here? What if we do this? Green. Then we have two blues available to us. But if we hit this again, we're fucked. And also, even then, we would have to hit this at some point and we're fucked. No, there's no way. So let's just fully restart. I'm going to restart that again. This blue background on this is not great. Ah, there we go. So then here comes the question. Ooh, I just saw a very interesting proposition. The value meal at McDonald's just went up, let me tell you. But is that something we want? I don't think so. I was thinking we could do red, green, blue, green, red. But we can't do that because these greens and these reds are intrinsically, or they're tied together. There's no other. Every single these two reds have to be tied to these two greens. There's no other options, which makes things annoying for this blue. Which means this blue has to be hit while we're going backwards in the sequence. So it's basically, we have the order of the backwards and the forwards figured out. These two have to be hit while we're going forwards in the sequence, and these two have to be hit while we're going backwards in the sequence. There's no other way. So I suppose I was maybe going here too early. Maybe keeping this until the end is a better move, and maybe we actually want to be going here first thing. So what about this yellow? What can we do after that yellow? We can either go here or here. After this, we're forced into a green, basically these two pair up very nicely together. In a way not too dissimilar to the way that these two actually pair up pretty nicely together. We actually don't want to pair these up because there's some forward and backwards movement that we need to be doing. Specifically, this one needs to be hit backwards. These two need to be hit forwards. Not these two. Okay. With that said, do we have an actionable plan for anything? Still think this is the first move. Well, then I'm gonna say this is the next move, and then from here, there's only one reasonable option, is to go to this one. Then we could go down onto a yellow, but I don't think that's great. I'd rather go to this yellow. Now we're going backwards. And we can go to either blues here. Does the bottom one offer more than the top one? That is the question. Actually, borderline better question is, what the fuck do we do about this? I think this has to be hit from here. There's no other way. So that kind of ties those two together. Then begs the question, what do we want to do right now? I don't know, I think this one offers more than this one. If I'm wrong about that, so be it. There was a potential move. No, I forgot this is... No, that might have been possible, but would we have wanted to do this? No. So it's fine. So now we need to hit one of these fine greens. And then there's two options. We can either go up... No. So we can either reverse the sequence and go up, or hit this skip and keep going. I kind of like the idea of hitting that skip. And then from here, I think what I want to do from soft is make use of this blue that we set up earlier. Now the question is, which yellow do I take to do that? Do I take this one or this one? Definitely not this one. I suppose the question is, what can I even do from this yellow anyways? From a yellow, we can either go to... We could go here. We could do that from either this one or this one anyways. Or we could go to a blue, this one, which we could do from this one or this one anyways, but these two are higher up and offer more value. This jump is not something we will ever be considered in. Nice one. Let's try that again. So now we want to reverse. Here, 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 here. Now we're going forwards. And we said this is a guaranteed move. Which means this has to go like this. And then... This yellow is now really fucking lost, and I don't like that. So we can either skip... Doom, doom... Doom. Then we have to go to a green, which that's not happening. So I don't want to skip, I want to go backwards now. Surely that jump's possible, I just have to finagle my way through that. Is this jump actually not possible? Surely it's possible. I mean, either way, this yellow is too lost now. Like, let's assume we do this, right? Then we have to go to a yellow. This one or that one. Then we need to go to a blue. The only blue left is that one, so it's gonna have to be this. Even then, this jump is gonna be fucking annoying. Just realize that. Then from this blue, we have to go back to another yellow, which we don't have around. So at some point, I need to get rid of this yellow. And that was not something I had thought about. In which case, when I jump down here after this, is there maybe an opportunity to instead go here? That would be fucking insane, but I don't think it's necessarily out of the question if we do this. Over is unreasonable, under is going to be impossible. When the fuck do we hit that yellow? I think that kind of ties that this blue has to be linked to this yellow, which is annoying because I thought this was going to be the play, but it's not. Which kind of cancels out this whole plan of going to this skip right now, which means we're not going to this skip, we're going to have to go to this one. Anyway, like this yellow is either linked to this or this. Even if it were linked to this, it would have to be linked to this afterwards. This is, it has to be. A match made in hell, I suppose. What if we go back a little bit further? Well, I don't want to go back that far. But either way, I want to change this anyways. I used this one last time, I don't want to do that. So for this blue, I have to go here. And then we said we want to go backwards. I mean, either of these any of those three yellows are not desirable, and I don't think I can make it here. Which means this is the only play for me right now. And then I could use this blue, but then that destroys that link, which means this is the play. Okay. I only did one thing different there. I used this block instead of that block. So now if we use this skip, we have to go to a yellow afterwards. And from the way I have it set up right now, I have to go to one of these ones on the bottom, which is a pain. Honestly, this red-green sequence right here is honestly a bit worrying. I think it has to be blue, green, red. But even then... Because we have to hit this while we're backwards, so we're going to a yellow anyways. That's not true. Are these going to be the last move? Seriously? Because if it's not, then we have to go to this blue from this, which is possible. I don't like it, but it's possible. I don't know. What do we do right now? Basically, right now we're talking about... is there maybe a realm where right now I want to go here, actually? That's not necessarily out of the question. Let's also think about this. If this is tied to this, then we need to go to a green after this. They could go here, but then we can't go to a red. So it's gonna have to be, if we're doing this backwards, it's gonna have to be this, 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 then this. No other way around it. If it's the other way, it's blue, yellow, and then pink. No other way around it. So by the way, doing this sequence leads to a change in this in the flow of the sequence. A reversal. So the point is simple. Let's keep this around. Basically, it depends on my move. Because if I'm doing this skip here, then I have to go to this reversal. It's that simple. At which point we have to go to another yellow, then another blue, which can't be that one, then a green. That's bad. So going to this reversal seems like a bad idea. Which means the only other option is to go here right now. Which means these are going to be tied together later on. And the question is, do we want to take out this green below the red, or do we want to keep it for later? I'm tempted to say keep it for later, because otherwise this is gonna be a bit of a pain, I think, because we're gonna have to use a green to get to this red. Wait, shit, how are we gonna get here then? Because we're gonna have to reverse the flow of time. Which means it's gonna have to be blue, yellow, this. Then probably yellow, blue, again green, but we can't go to that red. Have I already fucked up? I'm like 4 moves in, I swear to God, how could I have fucked up? I must be overlooking something. Am I maybe wrong in assuming that this yellow and this blue have to go together? I don't think I am. Because from this yellow, you can only go here. But the only way to get to this... Okay, assuming you're going forward in time, the only way to get to this yellow would be through a blue. I suppose this might be possible. Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Testing. We're gonna go backwards after. It doesn't look possible. No needle expert, but I would assume that the reason these spikes are so low is to make this jump not possible. So after this yellow, there's only 2 places you can go. Well, the thing is I'm removing some blocks in the middle here as well. If we go at it from the start, and there's actually one more option. I could go from here to here. This doesn't necessarily have to happen. Which honestly is a more interesting proposition because this blue has access to more different block colors than this blue. This might be where I was messing up. So let's go here. We definitely still want to do this. And this. But now let's not take this one out, let's do this one. There's also the interesting fact that this green cannot reach. Yeah, but this green has to come after this for sure. So we want to leave this, in which case the only thing we can do is this. That resolves that. Okay. Now it begs the question, do we want to go for the skip or do we go for the backwards? Reverse. Reverse. I need to call them reverse. Reverse, 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 reverse. There we go. Get in your brain. So again, the skip, we do this. Then we have to go to a yellow. There's only going to be this one. After that, we have to go to a blue, which we could go here, but then we have access to the more interesting proposition that is this one. Then we have to go to another yellow, then another blue, then a green. Well, we already said we don't want that. Right now we are... Wait, are we going... We're going backwards right now, yeah. Hold on. So if I had to skip, then it's gonna be yellow, then pink, then red, then green, then blue, then yellow, then pink, probably. Then yellow, then blue. I like what I just did. I'm not sure. I kind of don't like that I didn't note it down, but I like what I just did. So let's try to do it. Also, leaving this green right here is definitely pretty annoying. Now is the question. Which yellow do we go to? I think we go to this one. And another yellow. Then we skip red, green. Save just in case I really messed up somehow, but I don't think I did. Okay. Whew. A simple change in the first 4 blocks, and the path just fucking opened up. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll take care of the rest of this. Wow. Alright. So, I love thank the new geezer, basically. So what are our options? That's an option. Alright, let's say that's not an option. This is an option. That's an option as well. That's a good fishing. I don't know, let's just jump around. Do these all just kind of naturally line up like this? Like we have to do it in a certain order? Pretty much. We can just divide it into 2 halves, basically. Those are just needle levels. You fucking bitch. Why does this one get to be transparent, but not this one, you asshole? the collision order... That's probably not the collision order, it's the fact that these blocks are probably jank as hell. Also, I knew I could bunny hop off of those if I really wanted to. Alright, motherfucker. How long is it gonna take until I can land on that block safely? Let me just do the other half. Woo. Okay, hey, it's like the same sequence as last time, except we actually have light blues now. Crazy. Alright, well this starts off pretty simple. We're gonna have to go here. We're gonna have to go here. We're gonna have to go here. This is a bit scarier. We can't quite make it here. This is an interesting one. I think we want to do this at some point while we're going backwards. You know, at some point we want to go backwards. Do this, then down here. And then, I guess that would have to be the final move, actually. Because there's no greens around. So the question is, well, I suppose we could always use this. And then another red, I guess. I don't know, let's leave this block. Let's just go straight for the skip, honestly. And then we have light blue. Light blue, we can literally take any of them. But we do have to go to a red after. Which doesn't leave a lot of possibilities. Tempted to say something like this. I might have made this hard on myself. I actually thought I wasn't going to make that. I think this might be easier. And a pink. The question, do we want to skip the pink? I'm going to say the answer is yes. Because we want to still be going backwards in the order. In fact, I've already fucked up for sure. As I'm realizing... Yeah, I'm after this, because I'm still going backwards in time at this point. I'm gonna have to jump here, then jump here for sure. Because I can't go to this, because this would make me need to go to another green. Spoilers, don't have them. And then this would make me need to go to a light blue. Spoilers, it don't work. So after this, it's basically required here and then here. And then figure it out from there. So priority number one right now is to start going backwards in time. I suppose the question is, how are we doing that? I want to keep this, so we have to go here. Boom, required. Then we're going to need to do light blue, then red. I think this is where we go on the right white block. Because let's say we go here, then we have to go to another light blue. And then another purple. Let's say we do this. Then yellow. Then blue, I guess. Green, red. There's a possibility. I think the final moves is going to be this, this, and then onto this block. So this is going to be the first reverse for sure. The question is how we get there. When am I going to have to come back through and hit a light blue? Quite frankly, I don't know. Then we need to go hit a red. Hello, I hit a red. Clear. Yeah, this is the final level here. This truly is the final level. Now I could go play Battle Network, but honestly, I'd rather keep playing Ponder. Whoa! So let's roll the RNG. 7 was D-Spike, wasn't it? It doesn't. I will do the TD because I still have my video for it. So I'm just going to replicate that for the hell of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is D-Spike. 4. That was Bot Kid. We just did. Wait, we did that a while. Oh, 1. Blocks. And one of my last Twitch VODs back when I still stream on that platform, or I'll stream highlights. This is my entire TD run, and separate into 2 segments. Okay, not one of my last ones, but it's there somewhere. Yeah. When did I do this? Hard to say. Oh, that 4 years ago at least. So sometime in 2019 or 2018. Probably shortly after this game came out, honestly. Yeah, probably end of 2018 or so. Anyways, blocks. This is not a move. This is not a move. Not a move. This has to go here, basically. Well, yes and no. That's a bit more tempting. No, it isn't. That's a bit better. I can't wait to get back to block 6. That is the journey. Okay. What did that say, actually? Okay. Simple enough. Nope. Nope. So let's remove this one. Let's start by placing this one. Oh, it's Needle. What do you say? I know the puzzle, so I'm just like, I don't want to read the level tips, but I should read the level tips. Okay. So this is fairly obvious. At which point this entire right column doesn't work, so this is not it. Is that maybe the play? This could work. Can this still work? No, this is too hard. Well, no, it's not. But there's no way to fill that gap, so yes, it is. Well, yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so no. Well, this is an interesting combination. I like this potential combo. The problem is I'm very limited the moment I use it. This seems like it has potential. So what does this look like? Doable. It's Needle. Alright, so what do I need to do here? This final bit is worrying. Basically, I would like probably this or this. I think even something like... no, not that. There's only two options, really. Let's go with this one for now. Is there anything else that is required bitch moment? I'd like one with a hole in the middle, but that's not going to be possible now, is it? What about this? I'd like to not do a ledge. This seems like a real moment as well. That's a decent combo. I do need a landing spot down here, so I can't use that there. What about here? I guess let's also think about this one, although I'm not too worried about it. Oh, doesn't this just work? I'd like to swap those around. A bit easier. Rats. Yeah, I didn't necessarily make the ending the easiest. but it's still not too shabby. Yeah, okay, so basically we need to place this, get over here, and then move stuff around and get back here. Well. Alright, any obviously hard pieces to place? Stuff like this. Already, that doesn't work. What about this? That doesn't really work either. We don't have a piece that small. So that doesn't, that's definitely not a possible one. Okay, that also doesn't work because we don't have something that long. We can place this, I suppose. That's a start. Not that one, though. What about this one? Eh. That kind of forces us to use this, which means this is going to have to go here for sure. At which point things start to get a little bit complicated. It's not working out. I'll be honest, that's not working out. What are we starting with? Maybe something like this. Like these two pieces like this seem like they would work together. So let's how about we put them down right now? Then what goes here? We have two options. We have this one. Or we have this one. I'd like to put this one down because then that already like gives me a little bit of a something to work with. That's really hard to say exactly what I'm working with here. I don't really have a piece that works like that. This fits pretty well together, but I don't really know. I'm not sure it's the play. Maybe it's just this. How do we be pondering on this day? Pretty well, but also, you know, it's ponder. It's rough. What about this? That doesn't work because we have this long, thin bit that needs to be taken care of. That doesn't work either. We don't really have a lot of, like, long bits. Which is a problem. What about a 3-er? We can place a bunch of stuff in here, I just don't think we can really use any of it. When you look at that, that works pretty well together. Okay, that works. Question, can we reasonably reach the other side? Honestly, no, but it's possible. We got there. Alright, so now that we don't have to think about too much, we can say, let me just... Shit. Let me come back. There we go. So these three need to go together. This is going to be the exit for sure. So what about now? What if we just do this? Is this doable? I don't like it, not even a little bit, but it's doable. Is that even doable? I don't know. How about we move this out of the way for now, and then just move this over. And then place this at the end. How about this? Now that looks a lot better, maybe. Definitely. Doom. The beast has arrived. The one tip that we have is that there should be no floating spikes. Doom. So let's start emptying these out. That's the hard thing with emptying these out. There's not a lot of space around the level to work with. So let's think about it. So like something like this is a self-contained piece. It doesn't need to be dealt with or anything. This is not. This needs to either go on a block from another piece or on this wall. This needs to go up against another piece. There's no other way. Yeah, just get it out. We'll deal with it later. It's all bad. It's all bad. Okay, and then this one as well. So there's a specific piece I'd like to bring back. I think I threw it somewhere over here. This one. This is a hard piece to place, considering the constriction and no floating spikes. Because that means there needs to be... It can't just be against the ceiling. There needs to be a block here. So this needs to be jumbled together with another piece. A piece that has a block. So we have this as an option. This has no blocks. This has blocks, and it kind of fits pretty nicely here. So that's an option. This has a block, but it's not a block that we can use, so it's going to be no. This has no blocks. This, again, has a block that we can use, so let's put it in. What about you? I suppose we can. I don't like it, but we can. I mean, yeah, these are just straight up blocks. This does not have a block we can use. This does not have a block we can use. Nope. 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 So then this also brings an interesting point in that there is no middle block that we can use, because this is a middle spike. It's in between the grid. As such, there is now a new restriction. This needs to go against the ceiling. Right? Is that correct? Well, yes and no. It either has to go against the ceiling, or this has to happen. Which makes this a lot harder to deal with. I forgot, there's also the possibility we can place a spike on another spike, not just a block. But what I kind of like what I just did right here. I'd like to start with this base. Maybe put this against the wall. Kind of like this. I don't hate this. Although now brings the question, was this a good idea? Can I fill this in? Not like this. How about we put all the pieces to one side, then go through them one by one and see if I can use them? Well, we're gonna drag the pieces from one side to the other to fill in the stuff. So are you useful for this? Nope. Are you useful for this? Maybe. This is also an interesting piece though, because it has a double requirement basically. You? Nope. You? Nope. How about you? Let's not say no. Keep it around. You're kind of useless. How about you? I wouldn't say so. You? Nope. You... Nope, you're creating more problems. You? Yes. You? Not really. You? Oh, you're just kind of a giant clusterfuck now, aren't you? How about you? Nope. You? Not really. This? Honestly, no. So what if we put this? That kind of helps a lot. So let's fill in this gap. We need to use this at some point. It either goes here or here. I'm honestly not sure this goes there. I have a feeling this might be like this. Not sure. We might need to swap those around. I guess this would go back here. Okay, then we have another interest. So there's no floating spikes right now. We're good on that front. There is a floating spike. I'm stupid. That doesn't work. Motherfucker, of course. These are floating spikes. That's... Okay. Damn. Daniel? What about maybe something like this, then? I don't know about the value proposition of using a block up there. I was gonna get there. Well, I don't know, actually. I was gonna get there eventually. I don't know about this value proposition of using that up there. Okay, basically, let's just do the same thing. Everyone come to one side. Also, there's another spike over there I just noticed. But this kind of corner up here is harder to fill in. So what about this piece? Completely and utterly useless in this corner. What about you? No fucking way. This giant nightmare is self-contained, it can go away. You are a very interesting value proposition. You kind of take care of both at once, and you fit in nicely in the corner without creating problems. You're the #1 candidate. You're a piece of shit. You're useless. Nope. No, that's the floating spike still. No, that's off-grid. Nope. No, we can only place it here, and then that causes that problem. Nope. Nope. Nope, all off-grid. It's not impossible for this to be used, but I don't think it's a strong proposition. This is air. I just realized, I thought those were blocks. No, that's air. It's not impossible, but I don't like it. Like, this is possible. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. I think this is such a strong move that it kind of has to go there. At which point, this block creates another very interesting proposition, that we need an off-grid placement here. So let's work on these, because none of these can be used. So let's work on this backwards. Can you be used? No. Can you be used? No. What about you? No. You? No. You? No. Nope. Nope. No. I know I saw one. I don't know where I threw it. So this can be used. Let's keep it in. Not this one. Not this one. Self-contained. Air. So these are basically locked. There is no other way for this to work out. I mean, either way, these two pieces have to be stuck together, basically. This... I guess let's think about that problem. Not that. Not that. Nope. The thing is, I think there's a lot of pieces that could be used for this. Like, this could work. As much as I like it, this could work, right? Not this one. Not that one. This could be used. This could be used. It's the thing, there's just a lot of pieces that could be used for this. Like, this could be used. Yes. No. 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 Yes and no. So it's like, of all the pieces that we could put in there, none of them really create interesting scenarios for us to solve. They're all just kind of assholes. How about instead we try to find other pieces that have interesting properties to them, or interesting things to solve? Let's move them all back to one side. Air is not very interesting. Let's just keep it over there, actually. So this is a fully self-contained piece. It's kind of big, it can't go into a lot of places, but it does have a strong tip. But unless it doesn't have any interesting problems to solve in terms of floating spikes. This is self-contained. This is self-contained. Slightly interesting shape, but self-contained. This is a piece with two problems. One is this off-grid spike. And then two is that there's another here that's lower. That's self-contained. Again, here's another off-grid spike. So these two could go together. For now, let's put you here. Not really. Not really. Not really. No. No. That's not off-grid, that's just big. Nope. Nuh-uh. And no. So basically we have these two pieces. This one could go on the ceiling if we accompany it with, like, where is it? Damn it, damn it. There's another piece that we could use. It's kind of like a too long here, it could go. So in that instance, we could put this on the ceiling. I think more realistically, we might be doing this. Because then that kind of solves the entire problem. Because otherwise this one has to go on the floor. Which I suppose is possible, but I don't think it's a great move. And this is kind of cute. But that doesn't solve this problem. So even assuming we put these two together, this still has to get solved. So what about this? What can we use to solve this? Not that. But this is an interesting shape, though. We need to remember this. I won't remember it. Can't use that. Or that. Not the air. Tell you what, not the air. Can this be used? Nope. Definitely not this one. This is self-contained. No. I mean, we could. I don't think it's necessarily off limits to say that we could. I don't necessarily think that's the play, though. Again, same deal here, but we're creating some really awkward situations. Could. But we're creating around. Like, this is the most tempting option. Like, literally the same color. Also, I just kind of like this. So I kind of like want to leave it. Some of these blocks do just kind of go well together, you know? What if we just put all of this on the wall right now? Let's try to lock that in. What about this, then? What becomes of this? This is no longer usable. We can use this. The air is nothing. This works, but then like we have to do this. Let's keep it on this side. Let's keep the useful stuff here. I suppose that works. Nope. Nope. Nope, not anymore. This self-contained giant piece is now quite a lot harder to put in. I think it would have to go here in this case. And this is another kind of big piece that we would need to take care of. All things considered, I think if we want to do that, that kind of locks this in, which means we need the air there. That's not looking very promising, I'm not gonna lie. Like, are there other options? Could put this in, but then we have like a 3 long here that we need to fill, and I don't think that we have that. So I'm gonna lock this in for now. Because then we have some problems to solve. We got this piece. It's not great to put anywhere other than like here or here, but most likely here. Actually, most likely here. Fuck. But then do we even have anything to fill that in? I suppose we do, but then that is kind of a problem. We have this, that's a floating spike, so no. No. So we don't. So something's wrong. Somewhere in what I did, something doesn't work. What could that be? Fuck, there's a lot of possibilities. Let's say this doesn't go down here. That doesn't really solve our problem. So I think the odds are these pieces don't necessarily go this close to the corner. Or even on the floor at all, right? Like this could be like way higher up. What if we put these on the wall though? Then like let's say for example we use where's Thin Long Bastard? There it is. Then we can use this. I don't even know about that though. Because then that creates this kind of like Schlonginator, which would have to be filled in by air. And having this piece up here is not necessarily something that I want. Although then this could come in. Well, no, it can't. It doesn't fill in the entire gap. I'm kind of going back a bit to the drawing board. Basically, those two pieces, it's like it's too much right now. These are a bit annoying to work with. Maybe this goes in the top right corner. Because otherwise, that's quite a lot to work with. Was like 2 blocks here and then 2 blocks here, basically. Do we even have that anywhere? We have this. What about on the other side? Do we have that? I suppose we do. Not entirely sure I'm fond of what this is creating though, like this little dip here. The bean dip is not necessarily my favorite, I will fully admit. And then that creates another issue. This has to go against the walls. Well, let's look at this. So that doesn't work. Is there another piece that would work? No. I was hoping we could slide that in right there. That don't work. What about one lower? Yes, but then we have to like fill in those gaps. Even that doesn't work. Never mind. I suppose the problem is that there isn't actually another one, so this kind of has to do that, I think. I think that's a requirement. It probably is not, honestly, but like, I don't fucking know. Why don't we get the two, actually no, maybe not now. Don't necessarily know what my next move might be. Should we try placing these again? It sort of fits in, but I don't think we have anything that like kind of dips like that, do we? I only have this piece. So I'm not sure these go together. Well, at least not there. Yeah. So definitely not that like that. Like, these two might go together. But it's hard to say where they might go together. Not there. Not there. What about potentially opening like this? Actually, assuming this piece goes there, what even it becomes our opening? That is very hard to say, huh? This little sort of gap is really hard to fill in. So I don't think this is the play. Well, let's be honest, what is our opening anyways? What pieces can we open with? Certainly not this one. Okay, let's do that actually. All on one side, what could our opening piece be, assuming that this is correct on the board right now? Not that. Not that, creates too many problems, and also it's impossible. Not that, it just straight up doesn't fit. Nope, you're too tall. Not impossible. Let's keep it around. Air? Nope. I mean, maybe, but you know. It is how it is. This could be used. We said this was impossible. You cannot be used. You can be used. You can be used. You're too tall. This could work, but then this would have to go here, and that doesn't work. Well, those are spikes. I suppose it's not entirely out of the way. But then this becomes a really tempting proposition, coupled with this, but then this has to go here, and never mind. Out the frickin' window. This won't work. What is our opening? What if we remove this? Look at some of the other pieces. Not necessarily against that. Not necessarily against that either, although a 3 high is going to be quite hard to fill with these pieces. Definitely not this still. I mean, I suppose then this becomes really hard to fill out, so I'm going to say no to that. Nope. You're still a pain. Yeah, big centered guy. Nope. I suppose it's not impossible, but it's going to be quite hard to fill out. We have to basically use this, and well, that's not going to work. So never mind, not this one. So I don't like the idea of using this here. So what about this? Listen, on the bright side, you can always do worse in the future. The best way to remove your biggest fan game regret is to just create an even bigger one. Not reasonable. That's not great. None of these options really work out. So I'm gonna say you're not a pick either. Well, in this case, what is the play? How do I want to start? Maybe that's not the question we need to be asking. Maybe the question we need to be asking is what would go here? That could go. That could not go. That could not go. Big centered asshole. Nope. 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 Yes, but no. Air. Nope. Nope. Yes, but you're creating a lot of issues, so I'm going to say no. No and no. So really, this is the only pick. Okay. So how about we just lock that in for now? Let's look at another value proposition up here. What do we do about this? Let me put these down on the board so I just know, like, yeah, they're good. Like, this is not good. I can't use it up there. What about you? Nope. Big, too fat. Could, in conjunction with this, be used. Let's keep it around. You. Nope, you're creating too many issues. Well, you're creating something that I don't want. This, nope. That, not at all. You, nope, too big. You. Very interesting value proposition, although the question then becomes, well, I guess the platforming could work. So then, I would say this becomes the most interesting one to put here. Let's do the same exercise, but for this potential gap. Nope, not you. Please go off screen a little bit more, thank you. No way. Not that one. Creates more issues than it's worth. Yes, but then this strip is going to be hard to fill out, so I'm going to say no. That. I don't hate it. Hate that. I don't hate it either, but I feel like this creates more problems. Although then another question then becomes, how do we fill this one up? That won't work. That won't work. Nah. Nope. No. Yes. Does that leave enough space? Yes, but then I can't fill this out now, can I? No, shit. Damn, that was really tempting. No. No. So nothing really works if I do that. I guess I can just do that, but I don't like that. It doesn't seem like great platforming potential. So where was the other one? It was this one? So what about this? What if we try to redo this combo that I was thinking about? You go here. You go there. Extremely loud incorrect buzzer, that doesn't work. What about you? That kind of slots in nice. Although I'm not too sure about this platforming. I like what this might be offering. This all slots together nicely right now, and I definitely like that. Okay, this either has to go here, or like this would go there, basically. What about down here? We could put this, or we could put this. In which so we would have to do this. And that kind of blocks anything from being usable, though. We don't necessarily have a 3 high. Well, you have a floating spike. We need to take care of that. Forgot about that. How do we deal with that? We don't. We don't reasonably have a piece to place. We do. Then this has to go here, though. But, I mean, if this doesn't work, then nothing else will anyways, so... That's just how it is. Oops, that's my chat. I don't like this. Do you go here? This giant fucking, like, green piece is really annoying to deal with. I don't know if the platforming's doable, but controlling the kid feels weird right now. Okay, well, we got one. We got the bastard. Well, bastard number 1. Whew. That was a full, like, 30 minutes. Which calls for another bathroom break, so be right back. As weak as... There we go. Okay, so what about 7? A nice empty room with a few blocks and one little spike. Jeez. Something got in my eye right there. Okay. Simple enough. So basically, don't make dog shit needle for yourself. I can do that. Maybe. So you know that's doable. Not too sure about this though. This is, but then you know, some people just go for the needle. It's not something I can approve of. I'm just placing stuff down right now, don't mind me. Oh, this guy's a bastard. All things good. We can make this a lot worse. Like this could go here instead. We could also reasonably like put this here probably. Or like even this, honestly. Well, leaving this down here as a tempting value, it kind of works pretty nicely for the ending. I can put a lot of dog shit down here. Didn't think about this guy. He's kind of annoying. Since he basically just forces us to go down, maybe we replace it with this. How does that look? So I think it's fine. Mario jumps at the end, but yeah, that's how it is. Right, these guys. Okay. Or Jumple Adventure, huh? Yes, let's try to look at pieces that kind of go pretty nicely together. So like, how do we fill in this little gap right here? The answer's not that. Or that. It could be that. Now that looks great. There's actually 2 variations of this piece as well, so we can interchange it if we want. This one's a weird. There's like no hard requirements, just a bunch of weird pieces. I guess let's just start with that, why not? And then, you know, maybe put this down here or something. Except not, because we don't actually have that space. I guess you want us to put those together. Because the question then becomes which ones do go together and which ones don't. I mean, honestly, even just looking at this, like, we can't really put these together because, like, what goes there? I mean, we could if we put them lower, and then we could put this one in, I guess. And then we run into the same issue. Like, well, what goes there? This? Does that go there? I don't think so. Oh, but this could go there. How about that? And then to fill this in, put one of these bad boys. And then... Ooh. You know? And that kind of goes pretty nicely. Now, what can we slide in here? Maybe this guy. Was that right? I suppose that is right. But that doesn't work. This looks more likely. And then that goes pretty well together. And then we have some small problems. I think the ending bit can't really be changed. Can we move these by one? Yes. How does that look? Doable. And we have a midpoint as well. That's important. This has a little lip as well. I guess the lip doesn't matter. In which case, to start off with, it's a matter of getting to the save. Don't necessarily like it, but it's doable. Everything else doesn't seem like it works, so let's just start these off. Okay, midpoint. But now we need an exit piece. Why is it like so weirdly loud right now? Is this an exit piece? I suppose, but not really. I don't like it enough. This is not. This could be. Certainly not that one. Honestly, you go to hell. Nope. Yes. Nope. Nope. Certainly not. Not with those blocks. And yes, in an interesting. Well, it's also like a riser, so I kind of like it. I'd want to put it somewhere else. Like, what about this? Well, I don't know about that. This one's kind of annoying, so let's just put it up first. What's something else we could use to start going up? There really isn't much. Like, not a lot of pieces that allow for upward travel. We basically need 2 pieces that allow for upward travel. I think this can go at the end. This piece might, but not in a good enough way. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that's not a high enough jump to just like go straight up. You're kind of useless. Like, realistically, the only piece we can really use right now... Well, no, hold on. I'm doing something wrong. Go here. What piece can we use that doesn't necessarily... that lets me go up like this without blocking the path? Although this, then we need to move this. But that's easily done. Now I can land up here, 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 here. Well, the next question is, how do I get to the side? Unfortunately, I think this is the only answer. That's not even an answer. I mean, maybe it's possible. Yeah. I don't know, I don't really see anything better, so let's just place the rest of them down. See if this is even possible to begin with. It does not appear to be. Could we swap these 2 around? It appears we can. That makes this a bit simpler. Alright, once again, the same tip as block 6, which is frightening. No floating spikes. You kind of have to go here. That's not necessary. That is necessarily true. You have to go there. We got one. So then what about some of the more restricted areas now? Well, actually, there's a lot of very small pieces here, so it's hard to say that actually opens up anything. I think this piece 100% has to go on the ceiling. And there's not a lot of possibilities for where it can actually go either. Good thing, by the way. That's a good thing. I kind of like the way it is there. That blocks off this exit, but maybe that's okay. This kind of has to be against the wall. Alright, if we're doing that, then this has to go here. No other way. Oh, I'm gone? Oh, I don't know what to do. Took the wrong one for me. That was so far, Jesus. That works out though. I really should have used those two ghosts for the two ghosts together, but they kind of seem like it would be a pain to bring together. No, it's... Nah, it's not great, because it's not really... Well, I mean... I don't even know if you can hear me still. I'm assuming I know what your next goal is, and I would say that's not a very RNG thing to do. I don't really think. Okay, I'm on 0 to sand still. I'd like to refuse that. As someone who has tried to do Goemon 0, I don't know. Well, congratulations on achieving godlike RNG. You know, I've tried Goemon 0, and that is not a pleasant one to go for. So I will be refusing that. Thank you very much. I'll do some more interesting stuff. I tried just dodging it regularly to the left and to the right. But both did not do great. I think my run, I took like, you know, a couple coins. And I was just like, yep, that's good enough. There's 2 blocks there. We need tree. Yeah, tree. This is we don't go for the triple right now. We need a tree. Hello, tree. Alright, so that's gonna miss it. That'll do. Next tree. Hello. Any good cherries? Not really. Let's find another tree. Hello, how about you? Has potential. Those are gonna do a flyby. Stay there. And then there's this one that sort of goes right above it, which I can just send down. Blocking 3 cherries is usually not too much of a problem. In fact, I think there's a natural one right here. Yes, but it's really hard to capture. There we go. Another save journey. now we got the big one. If we push this over, not that one, but I guess that also works a little bit. This is what I meant to push. Yeah, that works. A strong candidate. We just need to push this up and then miss the jump. Ow. Oh, that was only one, right? Now we just need 6 blocks. And 6 blocks is quite rough, especially twice. That's 5, right? Yeah, that barely meets. Great. That's why we can go up instead. I don't know about going up. Down is definitely the fastest method of travel anyways. This is basically it. I just need to spend some time bringing the ghost over now. We love a nice replayable game. Who the fuck? Someone's at my door. Oh, Jesus. 11? What? Ouais, rentrez. Some delivery driver for another fucking guy. You know, if you're ever wondering what to do, then, you know, I think the answer becomes pretty obvious. How's Ponder looking? Well, I've played it for too long, and then my VOD, my stream started getting YouTubed, so I had to stop. But I beat Sequence, and I made it to Blocks 10, so pretty good. And I know it's this period of the night. Bruh, right. I was reminded earlier today that I have not done Nank 2 in a while, and I don't know when I'll go back to that. Probably after FSR, honestly. Don't have much of a reason to really be doing that. That's a good question. Not a lot of giant fan games out there. I mean, there's always Yakuza, but I mean, you're already on that grind. You know what that means, though? I can start my Feral Medley playthrough again. Maybe I'll just do that, actually. Let me just beat this boss in like 5 minutes and then, start a new Feral Medley playthrough because I deleted my save file. That was fucking crazy RNG. Crazy good. Me? Jesus Christ. Our little bro is refusing to actually attack. Well, I got here with 0 deaths. This guy kicked my ass last time I played him. Let's see if we're better today. Tried to fix it, but it was too late. Bottom left. Doesn't matter anymore. We go forward. The 3 cars, dude. Oh yeah, this fight's awesome. What's good, Smile? Big chillin'. There's a reason I've beaten this game like, you know, 10 times by now. It's just I love doing this fight. Also, great song. Doesn't matter, we're about to move forward. Aw, Hughes. Hey, have a good night. And enjoy hiking tomorrow. Hiking is always pretty nice. The three cars my brain just turns off. Ah, I accidentally hit right. Didn't mean to. Eh. Oops, went too fast. Ah, hit up a little bit too late. Top mid. I guess just top, honestly. The noodles are certainly proving to be like a tough enemy right now. It's either like really free or really hard. Bottom. Pretty good damage. Bottom left, Jesus. He's busting out the triple cars way more than I'd like him to. I can dodge it, it's just insanely hard. Top right. don't know why I did that like that. I nearly had it. The popcorn spawn's way too fast for me. Well, it doesn't, like, it just spawns for, like, me to dodge reasonably in those scenarios. Oops, brain just wasn't there. It's an indicator you have to remember for the next time he uses that attack. The next time he uses it, you have to go stand there. Wait, no, I'd say it's random whether or not he does do it again. There's no final deck move or anything like that. Once he hits 0, you win. Not a whole lot of damage happening right now. I was so greedy for damage, I fucking try to, like, optimize the hell out of that. Come on. Too fast, really? Come on. Too slow. Oh, damn. Oh, my brain's messed up. I think I accidentally hit up at the same time, so I didn't actually move. Alright, hit me. What is this song? Because I do know the answer. Correct-ish. It's actually from something else, but yes, an Undertale mod boss does use this. Top. There you go. It's on a chiptune CD. It's Interstellar Retribution by Rock Candy. The Undertale mod kind of mixed it up. I'm slowing down. I think I'm slowing down at least. Top. Really? I messed that up? Oh my god, I just didn't move fast enough. Bottom. Ah, right. Yeah, that would have worked. Yeah, okay. I understand why I died there. What I did was reasonable, but yeah, it wouldn't have worked. Amazed I nearly lived there. Like, amazed at my brain for figuring that out. Like, sort of the solution there. Alright, so that was me being a bit greedy there, but... Well, let's just say I essentially lost a 50-50. Top left. You made me work for that one. Alright, we go forward now, it doesn't matter. Reacted poorly. Bottom. That movie teleports in front of you, and you basically have to go down or up, and then next to him. And I did the moves in the wrong order. I moved forward before moving down. My finger feels a bit stiff, but it won't crack. Never heard of a wrist pop. Middle, don't move. Doesn't matter anymore. Right into the ultimate, okay. I probably would have messed it up because that was honestly a little bit tough. But I moved too fast anyways. Oh, Jesus. Top right. Doesn't matter. Okay, ultimate. Why'd you put it in my way? Damn it. Yeah, doesn't seem to be working. I mean, it's not that stiff, but it'll probably in like 15 minutes I'll be able to crack it or something. Meant to hit down, accidentally hit left, I think. You can't immediately put me into a corner of popcorns. That's like death. Too early. Bruh. Right. I somehow made it fine through the rhythm games. And then I played like an actual game on PC with WASD and that fucked me up. I was fumbling that super hard. I don't know what I was doing. Don't know how. I guess just being a console gamer my whole life, and then after like 18 years trying to use WASD, that really fucked me up. Well, rhythm games is fine. I can do rhythm games. Didn't know what to do there, panicked. Oh, to be fair, the thing is I've also been cracking my fingers since I was like, I don't know, 10 or something. Maybe that helped, I don't know. God damn. Didn't get the good genetics roll. I think I hit both down and up there. God damn it. I was ready for it too. The hell yeah. Plenty of games out there still waiting to be played. I would say I'm a Zelda fan, but I did not manage to get into Breath of the Wild. Well, I sort of got into Breath of the Wild. There were too many issues with it for me to really properly enjoy it. I'm a pure type Zelda fan, I guess. I like the dungeons and shit. So Breath of the Wild's formula didn't really work out for me. So I'm basically just gonna look at Tears of the Kingdom when it comes out. I know it already got leaked a whole bunch of places, but I haven't looked at that. I'll look at that, and then if I think I might enjoy it, then I'll probably buy it, but otherwise it's a no-go for me. The sandbox looks really fun, that's not what I'm into though. ultimate, okay. It went too fast, I couldn't dodge in time. Yeah, if they don't add proper dungeons, I'm probably not gonna get this one. I'll just watch other people play it. Breaking items I was fine with. It is a bit annoying, but I get why they do it. Wouldn't say it was necessarily ideal, but I could live with that aspect. No proper dungeons is certainly... That's not it for me, though. I don't get off on just exploration. Need a little bit more than that. Middle. Jesus Christ. Yeah, having those, I mean, I guess the powers that you get were supposed to replace those main items, but there's no real feeling of unlocking them. And honestly, it didn't feel like they had a lot of great utility in the main world. They just felt like fun gimmicks. Yeah. If Tears of the Kingdom is not really a Zelda game, then I'll be passing on it. I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy it though, so good for them. Did I move too quickly? Bottom. Ultimate. I forgot to move back down. That's bad. Rookie mistake there. You know, I haven't played Skyward Sword still. That's one of the key ones I'm missing. I should probably get to that eventually now that it's on the Switch. Top right. No, I got a whole Omega backlog though, so who knows when I'll actually get to that. A little bit. I mean, I'm fine with that. I can get behind some linear action. Stop doing that. Oh my god. I guess Majora's Mask as well. I think I tried Majora's Mask a while ago, but it was a bit too confusing for me because I was too much of a fucking kid back then, right? And Twilight Princess is probably my favorite. A Link to the Past, I don't know if I ever actually got all the way through it. I did Between Worlds though, that's basically the same game, honestly. Middle. Twilight Princess is definitely the one I played the most. Left. Pretty much what got me into Zelda games, honestly. Oh, damn. Yeah, I had the Wii version. I mean, I still have the Wii version. Not sure if I'd go back and get the GameCube version. I think I'm... I don't think there's enough differences to make that worthwhile for me, but... Nah, you do you. Middle. Reasonable, reasonable. Middle again. I didn't realize I was in the range. There was certainly a little bit of my life where I was a collector. I kind of... I don't know what happened. I think I just grew out of it. Don't care too much about those things nowadays. Hard to really say why I grew out of it, though. Yeah, money, but I don't think I ever really care about money. Yeah, I did hear about the GameCube Twilight Princess just being inverted for some reason, or well, the Wii version being inverted. Which, that is just like a weird change to make. Jeezums. That's also fair. That might be what happened, honestly. I kind of stopped collecting after I moved out. And when I moved out, I got a computer. Accidentally hit up. I'm gonna get at least one more good attempt before I admit defeat tonight on this guy. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that way in there. Yeah, don't move unless you have to. That's always a good tip for popcorn. Bottom. Too fast, too furious. I hit every key. I think I literally hit every single key that I could have hit. Causing me to go fucking nowhere. I'm amazed I didn't hit up there. My finger was hovering over up for some reason. When that happens, it's just so hard to get out of the way. Like, come on, dude. Instantly ransacked into the fucking corner. And sent straight to hell. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Yeah, Monopoly should have a hell card. Or a hell space. Middle? Maybe a Fortnite Monopoly does. No. And Fortnite? Is one of the properties even a hospital? I don't think so. Bottom left. A dodgeable but hard. I think my odds of beating this guy tonight have gone down significantly now it's late. I still have some of my brain, but I can't really think too much. I'm also getting sloppier. Ooh, right. The other left. Me when I fucking lose control. Thanks for making it easy. Alright, do or die. Die. I mean, that's entirely my fault. I just fucked up there. Damn, he's taken the win a couple sessions in a row. Alright, do I want to start a Pharaoh Medley playthrough now? No, probably not. I don't feel super tired, but I need to get up pretty early tomorrow. Well, I don't need to, but I should, because I need to get up super early Sunday. Nah, we'll leave that for another day. Alright. I could go back and do block 6, but blocks 10, but honestly, odds are the VOD's gonna get hit by YouTube anyways. Alright. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in 12, 13 hours. 13 hours with Saturday Legends. Good night.